Jim Cummings is a great voice actor. I remember making the connection with Ton General and Darkwing Duck, but I had no idea he played that many voices in that game. Quite the talent. Who's Ton General?
I have no idea who that is. Should we search Brain Bang?
Is this Star Wars? I bet it's Star Wars. Clone Wars.
Is it Tan General? Like it's from a game where the armies are like different colors? Like
it's from Army Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ton General sounded like a Star Wars name.
General Ton. You know what? Jim Cummings, he's Winnie the Pooh, man. He's Winnie the Pooh. He's Darkwing Duck. He's what's the guy's name? The bad guy from Mickey Mouse. Pete. Pete. Hold on. Let me do a Mickey the Mouse. That's my Pete impression. It's not good. But Jim Cummings, wow, what a insanely talented dude. Parker has made Grif play 2 games he's never played before. When is Grif going to return the favor? I'd still like to see Parker play Halo and see his reaction on 2 certain levels. Hey, it's just technical at this point.
Yeah, it's purely a technical thing. It's like, Halo is the one that we talk about doing. The thing is like, all the games that I've played are not online, and the only way Parker can play is if it's online. So, someday, if Parker ever gets a PC, he'll be able to record.
I just have to put together a machine and a rig, and I haven't really had the time to do that. So we've just been relying on Grif's good graces to record whatever game he sees fit, or that we can both play online.
Well, it works out for me because I get to play.
Yeah.
Like, I got to play Resident Evil and Luigi's Mansion and...
Yes, this is not me refusing to play new games. This is purely
yeah, there's just no online games that I've played that Parker hasn't. Sounds like Grif replays these as often as I do. Ha! I mean, what is the usual amount of time people wait before replaying a favorite game of theirs? Once a year on average, maybe even less? Because I play a lot of main Marios, for instance, multiple times a year. The upside is I'm very good at them and know where everything is. The downside is I'm good at them and know where everything is. I never let enough time pass for stuff to still seem new again with each playthrough, and I kind of regret that.
All right, I got 3 responses to this. I'm sorry, before I forget.
Response number 1.
So 1, what is the average amount of time for your favorite game? Here's the thing, I have a lot of favorite games that I replay very rarely because they're so dense and meaty that you don't need to, because they stick with you. But the light and airy experiences you need to play maybe once a year. I think if you're playing a game like Mario 64 twice a year, that's pushing it. I think that's really pushing it because it's dense. It's incredibly dense. You really don't need to do that. Or what you talked about is going to happen to you. And so here's what I'm going to suggest. Don't play it for a year. Wait, and I'm going to do you one more. If you get a hankering for a platformer or something similar, this goes easier with like RPGs and other stuff, but maybe look for some other alternative, broaden your horizons. And I'm not saying that because it's like there's better stuff out there than Mario. I know for a fact there isn't. What's going to happen is you're going to play a bad platformer, and then a year later when you come back to Mario, you're going to go, oh my god! It'll be like walking through a desert and having nothing but a hot lump of sand to eat, and then suddenly you end up in an oasis, and everything about Mario will feel new and polished and beautiful and wonderful. Give yourself that experience. Take time away. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, whereas familiarity breeds contempt. That's 2 idioms for the price of 1.
I disagree with everything you just said. Just do whatever you want.
Well, it's a suggestion. Unrelated, but I just finished watching the 2nd season of Animaniacs reboot, and now I'd love to hear your best Pinky and the Brain impression. You want to go first?
I guess I can only do NARF, and it's not even good, so that's all you.
I think you've got a good Pinky impression. It's just from a different show.
Yeah.
All right. Pinky, he sort of talks like this, doesn't he, Brain? It's not great. Rob Paulson is so singular, but Brain, yes. Yes, well, Pinky. Time to take over the world. It's just kind of a crappy Orson Welles that I'm doing, but Maurice LaMarche's Orson Welles is so good that it transformed into its own character. He's amazing. He is amazing. Do yourself a favor, people watching, and look up the Yes Always episode. I think I can't remember if it was Pink. It was a Pinky and the Brain segment, but I don't know if it was on their show or Animaniacs, where he does the whole Orson Welles bit, but as Brain recording a promo. It's beautiful. Pinky and the Brain, yes, always look it up. Wonderful. Maurice LaMarche, Rob Paulson, insanely legendary talent.
Smiling face, thumbs up. So you didn't think we'd read this comment, but we will.
But we did. And we'll read your emojis. I still sing that Brendelfloss. It's Brendelfloss. Brendelfloss sounds like a Dutch monster. Cover every time I hear this music to this day. I love that animation to boot. Well, thank you. And on behalf of Brendelfloss, also thank you. Yeah, a weird claim to fame that people still can't believe is me. But it is. And either you're welcome or I'm sorry. Take your pick.
I think it's time I finally spoke up. I once saw Grif throw a whole apple pie in the garbage. What were we talking about? I don't get the reference.
I think I said you hate America because I was losing so badly.
Right.
So I turned it into a political attack,
Right.
which is just weak on my part. It's pathetic, and I'm not proud of it.
I don't even.
That said, did you throw a whole apple pie in the garbage?
I might have. I don't really care for pie.
Like, no comment. Right. It's fun watching you two transform into children while playing. Mario games truly are designed to test friendships, kind of sadistic, and then a face like, oh no. Yeah. I mean, I keep thinking about that time we were playing Smash Brothers, like after hours at work or on a lunch break or something. We were playing when it was okay to play. It wasn't on the clock. But somebody from the next room like commented on the Slack, I just keep hearing Parker scream like schoolyard insults at Grif over and over. He keeps yelling the word idiot and laughing, and I'm really worried about Grif. And I'm like, yeah, I guess as an outside observer, it might seem as though this is an abusive friendship. But to those of us on the inside, we know that it's both very, very fun.
No comment. Hey Parker, what do you use? Hey Parker, what do you use to make the music, by the way? I recently am trying to reacquaint myself with FL Studio after about a decade hiatus from music making, and I'm wondering if you use that and or any other tools. Do you play any instruments?
Hey, we're not going to animate them, so just imagine these noises coming out. I'm going to imitate these noises out of my mouth of different instruments. I play many instruments, but mostly I play piano. I use my old trusty Roland Phantom G7. It's a keyboard / workstation, and I just hook whenever I'm done mixing it there, and which is I don't do a good job of. I'm very amateur. I just hook it up to the computer, record it, mess with it a little, edit it, and send it off. I use the built-in sort of workstation on the Roland Phantom G7. I should upgrade and get some other stuff, but I have a lot of kooky toy instruments. Like, listen to this. I'm going to do my impression of a kalimba, which I have. Isn't that cute? Came right out of my mouth. And then check this out. I can also do an impression of another instrument I have called the Suzuki Andes 25F. It's a melodica that sounds like a flute. Isn't that cute? And then I could do an impression of another little toy instrument I have called this is just a regular old melodica made by Hohner. That's nice. And then of course I have a toy piano. Let me do an impression of a toy piano. This is really hard. It sounds like I'm going across the room, but I'm not. I'm just doing this thing where I change my voice and I alter it. Okay, here's an impression of a toy piano. You ready? Isn't that cute? There you go. So yes, I play many instruments, and one of my favorite hobbies is collecting like little goofy toy playroom instruments just because they make such cute noises. And whenever I need to stretch my brain, I just play a little something. So thanks for the question. Whoa. My birthday is on Friday. Could I get the birthday song? You want to take this one?
Happy birthday from Goldwynn Dinner Crew. We hope you have a good time. Wait, you're not doing it?
We're both doing it? We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. All right, ready?
Happy birthday from Goldwynn Dinner Crew. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too.
Hey!
Happy birthday. I want to feel bad for Grif, but the moment he smelled victory, he immediately threw a jab. Love you guys. Great food, wonderful ambience, 5 stars.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Goldwynn Dinner Club.
We should use that, actually. That's actually a good catchphrase.
It's pretty good. Can you do the balloons? Not because it's my birthday, because it's starting to feel like a weekly tradition at this point. When we did it for the other birthday, what do we do for this person? Just like
I'll just turn them on right now. I'm just gonna turn them on right now.
Ready?
No, don't sing any song.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play the balloons starting now. And done. You're welcome.
You're worse than my toddler.
I just want to say, when I heard the new jingle, I thought it was from Nintendo itself. Did you use the Super Mario Sunshine sound bank for it? It's great and snappy.
Thank you. No,
It's great and snappy. I read that.
It's great and the snappy. Oh yeah. No, I just grabbed like a default kind of crummy scat. Like it goes ba boo boo ba ba ba. Yeah, it was meant to sound like Mario Sunshine, but it's just the sort of default thing that's on my workstation. So, yeah. No, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I like making little jingles every once in a while. So yeah, this week, we've been playing Mario 64. You know what's funny? Just to prepare you guys for it, we did a full playthrough. We didn't do 120 stars.
Yeah,
we may revisit that at some point.
Let's get to 70 and then beat Bowser.
We go beat Bowser, but like I had such a hard time, and I felt really bad about like my ability playing the game. And then I went back after we were done, just because we're playing online on the Nintendo Switch Online emulator. And then for a while I was playing with that 64 controller. But like I went back after the fact and was playing the 3D All-Star Collection offline by myself, and I posted a couple clips online like showing off a technique here or there, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not bad or rusty. It's just really weird to kind of play online with very minor input lag, but it's enough that it makes you feel, it makes the game feel entirely different. Whereas normally the whole time Grif is talking about how tight it is, and I'm like, is it? And then when I played it offline, I'm like, no, this is exceptionally tight. So
yeah, I mean, it's the problem is definitely just the Virtual Consoles emulator is kind of weird. Like some of the other games are fine. Like I played through the entirety of Ocarina of Time by myself just to refamiliarize myself with it, and it's like the lag is kind of bad, but that game specifically is so slow anyway. Yeah, that it doesn't really bother me.
It's not demanding that you have precise inputs.
Yeah, I'm curious if people who are like really into Star Fox have had any problems with Star Fox, because that's a game that requires like quick reaction and.
I could say I've done a few full playthroughs of it. It wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably do an Ocarina of Time at some point. We're just kind of both like, it's just kind of like a really slow game. It would be so long just to get through even like the basic storyline of that game. But it is really good. It's just most episodes would just be cutscenes, you know, and you can't skip them. But yeah, we just got Mario 64 coming out for a while.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with it. It's interesting. So check it out. Stay tuned. And then, boy, what a week! Animal Crossing updates. Are you even digging into that at all?
Yeah, I completely leveled my island. I flattened it all out. I got rid of everything. I moved all of the buildings just to one corner of the map so that they're out of the way. And I've just been trying to pay off my damn loan. I have like a $2.5 million loan to Tom Nook.
Whoa, and really?
It's for the final house upgrade that I bought like over a year ago.
That's right. And once you do with the update, it unlocks outside storage. You get a storage locker. Yeah,
that's
storage locker.
That's how you get that. I've been wondering. I was like, where do you get these lockers?
Paid off loan. Yep.
Darn it.
Beep. Beep, beep.
Yeah, I'm so close. I'm just like, I actually literally just got the amount of money today, so I can.
Have you done any of the DLC?
Yeah, I did one with the home designer thing on the island. It was like this elephant showed up, and she was just like, I want a chair, a bunch of books, and a bookshelf in a room. And then I was like, cool, I guess I'll have to go find those. And then, nope, somebody else found them for me. They were
Yeah.
already in the room. All I had to do was take them out of the box. I didn't even put them anywhere. And she was like, I love it.
It's basically Mario. It's basically Mario Paint. I can say that I've already designed the 30 houses needed to unlock everything. I had a good time with it, but I also played Happy Home Designer on the 3DS, so I was familiar with how it was gonna go. But I also once you unlock everything, there's some cool stuff it gives you back on your own island, and I was finally able to redo Bob's house on my island, which was fun. Finally give him KK Ragtime, which is the music that should be playing in his house.
Who's
and then
Bob?
you know what? Bob, he's villager number 1, dude. On the amiibo cards, he's 001. Actually, I think he might be 10. He might be 10 because he's after the specials. He's a purple cat.
Okay.
You don't know Bob?
I had a few purple cats at my.
You don't know Bob.
I had
Put Bob on the screen. I think you're going to recognize Bob's general head shape and eyes because he looks sort of like... Somebody pointed out to me that he looks very much like a cat that I'm responsible for creating. And I was like, oh, I never really thought of that. But yeah, he does kind of look like that. Yeah, that's Bob.
Well, I mean, all
I
the
love
cats on my island have the exact same appearance as that
Yeah,
character.
it's just his eye shape. But I love him because he likes spaghetti and he's lazy and he has a real good time. But I redesigned his house and it was cool and he seemed real happy about it. I put piles of spaghetti everywhere, some trash bags, a litter box, and like a lava lamp. So he's thrilled.
I spent
absolutely thrilled.
I spent like a whole week just trying to figure out how to turn the cafe on. I was like, I've already finished my fossils in the museum, and I was just going around like, how do I get this to start? Like, I looked it up online. They're like, it should just happen automatically. You just go
Screaming.
talk to Blathers. And I went on trips with Kappa, and like there was just no one there. Like Brewster's supposed to be on an island waiting for you. And I found out, for anyone who doesn't know, you have to unlock the painting gallery first. So you just have to go buy a painting from, I forget who sold it to me. And then Red.
The fox. Yeah. Good old Red. Love that dude. No refunds. It's a cool update. Hopefully we'll visit each other's islands soon. I've been doing some work on mine. I got the Hello Kitty amiibo cards and got some interesting furniture. There's a rug that has a big butthole in the middle of it. So that's fascinating.
Nice.
But it's been a good time with the update. I've been enjoying the game a lot more since I finally rebuilt my island. Although I recently shout out to my friend Dina. I went to her island to offload some turnips, and I have never felt worse. Like, she had everything fully decorated with custom tiles, and it looked like a city in downtown, like an area in downtown Tokyo or something. I just felt so ashamed that I was not nearly as talented or creative with my island. So there's some amazing work out there that people are still doing to this day with their islands, and it's an interesting game because of it. Also, today, dude, Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out. I'm gonna be playing the hell out of that. We were talking about this earlier, but there's so many people who are like, how come Pokemon isn't more grown up? I want Pokemon to be more mature! Play Shin Megami Tensei, okay? I wish Pokemon had more plot. Play Shin Megami Tensei. I wish it had more mature thing. Right, Shin Megami Tensei is what you're looking for. Shin Megami Tensei, it's right over here. Now, you could play Persona, but that's a little different flavor. You want Shin Megami Tensei. It's a game where you collect and fuse and evolve demons. You are given moral choices. You choose between law, order, or neutral, which is a sort of Buddhist path. And it's really fun, fast-paced. It'll kick your ass. Or you can put it on casual mode. There's lots of accessibility options. But the new game looks stellar. It's a Switch exclusive. I'm amped for it. Also, the Zelda Game & Watch comes out today. And when they announced it, they're like, comes with Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link's Awakening, sold! Can't wait. Link's Awakening is like what Mario World and Mario 64 are to you. Link's Awakening is to me. And we were just talking about how often can you replay a game, but it all goes out the window with Link's Awakening. I'm like, whenever I just need to feel comforted and like the world is not a horrible place and that everything's gonna be okay, I turn on Link's Awakening and everything.
Turn on Goldwynn Dinner Club. Well, it's been a great week.
I ruined it. Yes, it has.
Thanks for all of the views. Thanks for watching our N64 showcase and our Mario 64
showcase. And thank you for joining me at the bar.
And everything's gonna be okay.